this the 10th for the Englishman.
Yeah, second shot. Nicer conditions then, like earlier in the morning. Birdie there for Willett.
Took him 4 under on his round, and he wasn't finished there either. Par the 11th and 12th, this at 13. That's another birdie.
Pin at the front, just over the big bluff at the front of the green. Second shot, where's he going to land it? Breeze into his face.
Lovely.
Came with 2 halves today. The outward nine's been down breeze, and you can see the wind at the 14th, which is forecast to pick up into them.
He's in good spirits, Danny Willett. A little bit heavy-handed with his pitch, but this for birdie, right to left on the par 5.
God, on it.
So with that 5, Willett stays at 13 under.
Danny, thanks very much for joining us. Yesterday you told us that you love playing at St Andrews. Why particularly?
I just think when you get it tricky like this with the wind up, it allows you to kind of hit a few easier golf shots, to take a few of the things out of play. Still demands a lot into the greens, but kind of gives you a little bit more of a stress-free kind of tee shot way, as opposed to Kingsbarns, Carnoustie. They're kind of asking a lot of questions, I think, off the tee and stuff like that. And it's the home of golf. We've got some great fans out today. Weather's been, in fairness, been pretty good all day, being what the forecast was. And yeah, it's just nice to be playing with these. Like I said, in this format, everyone's here having a nice time. It's good.
You've had some health issues this year. COVID in March, wisdom teeth in April, appendicitis and a hernia in June.
Yeah.
Is it nice to just be healthy and be able to play?
It is quite nice. Yeah, it's been one of them years. So much stuff's happened for everyone in the world, but yeah, me personally, it's been a really strange. Never quite got a good run at it. Felt like every time the game was getting to a nice place, something else had kind of come up. So we've got, I think, 6 or 7 events left now. So fingers crossed we can kind of play them in this manner and feel nice and give it a nice run before Christmas.
Appreciate your time as always. Keep playing well. Thanks, Danny.
Thank you.
Enjoying watching Danny Willett. He looks wider in the backswing. He looks clear when you watch his pre-shot. He looks happy. So fingers crossed the Masters champion is coming back to form. The European Tour needs him. Trying to thread the needle.
It's just money. What a little power block that is. Very sharp. What a power block that is.
Just a perfect line for Willett. 163. It's got to be playing 180, 185 this. All about the ball flight, spin off the face. All those numbers.
Ooh, that's the second flag you can see there. So he's got a long putt over a big hump in the green, but he's found the putting surface. Huge greens here.
Danny Willett up on 16. Big breaker here from the left for Danny Willett. He's eyeing it down. Go on. Excellent from Willett. Aiming a little further left, Willett. A little cut. Just wants to try and find the short stuff there that he has.
I think so today. Yeah, you're more on the
But he's got a shot.
More at least on the.
Jimmy, I prefer you give me a letter. Jimmy,
the C.
Look at the crane. The crane's like the
Tough enough hole anyway, isn't it? Now these weather conditions, good heavens.
Right. The spire is maxed. Me and Tommy are going to run out.
I got
Let's have a look at that swing of Danny Willett on the swing index. Breaks his wrist quite early in his backswing. Willett, unusual that. A lot of players wouldn't have done that by that stage. Doesn't quite get to the horizontal normally. No, and he just drops it down. He's quite laid off at the top. Good clearance and a long extension with his right arm through the ball. swing that's worked well over the years. He loves these tough conditions, Danny Willett.
It's coming down now. The hardest hole in golf in this weather. Pretty light for Danny Willett, not too bad. He'll be looking down the right. If he greens it, he'll be a mighty happy camper.
It's a high quality shot, well controlled.
Up the step about probably 2 feet. Greens are pretty wet, back into the breeze as well, so this is tough to judge 2 putts.
Very, very good putt from there. Gives it a mighty swat to get it up the bank, and then green just runs away from you a little bit.
Anytime you make a 4, even for that matter 2 putt this green, you're happy. Very similar here for Danny Willett, just a fraction different angle, a little bit more up the hill. It should just break a fraction on him. Nice crowds behind this green, against the wall, sheltering from the rain. Good scenes out here.
Managing a little ripple of applause. It's not one of those days you're going to get your hands out too often, I don't think.
And once the players' hands go cold, there's no real clubhead speed there. They're just trying to get it round, get it done. Pick up the odd birdie here and there, but really just get in the house and dry out for tomorrow.
That'll get an extra few yards. Because it's so wide, Ken, it's not necessarily easy to pick a spot, is it?
Yeah, you've got to pick your target, even in those sort of days, and it's usually somewhere around the clock on the clubhouse. Maybe a little left, depending what angle and where the flag is cut.
Now looking past the pin, it will definitely spin back, as Marty says. Come right to left. It's pretty good at these.
Nice sound, quite high. How much spin has it got on it? Just the right amount. Deliciously played, worth the wait. Didn't hit it too hard, just clipped it off. Got to get the trajectory right and the spin.
To climb back alongside Daniel Gavins in a share of the lead. No mistake from Danny Willett, and that is a bogey-free round of 66 for the 2016 Masters champion. Exceptional stuff, neat and tidy. He's got a spring in his step this week, hasn't he, Danny Willett?
Danny, you're leading the tournament proper, the pro part of it, and you're also leading the pro amateur. You're a Yorkshireman. Are you short of a few quid? You're going to take the lot right now.
It's been a rough couple of years. No, we've had a good team. Jimmy's a great player. Kind of in almost every hole. And I've obviously come with a little bit of something, trying to play well this week. You know, me and Jimmy, a new partnership that we arranged back in April, and yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, Danny, it's a golf course out there. You know, coming home, bringing it back to the old town was very difficult into the breeze. Just describe how tough it is to play in these conditions.
It is. I mean, with the rain now, it's even worse. But yeah, early on, decent bit of wind, downwind. You always feel like you should take some of your chances. Never fully easy. You can drive it close to a few, and as soon as you get on the 12th tee, you know you've got 2.5 miles of pretty tough conditions coming in straight into the wind on them last 6 holes. But played him in 2 under, so I mean gaining, you know, really hit it good on them last 6 and gained a lot of shots coming in doing that.
Playing the Open Championship, mostly playing in the Open Championship and mostly on the PGA Tour, what's it like to come home and play links golf?
Yeah, it's great. You know, it's nice that the fans are back this week. The Pro-Am format's back. We missed it last year. And just great to have everyone here. You know, you're getting cheered on. Great to be back on British soil. So yeah, another 18 holes to go and we'll see where we're at.
Nice chat, Danny. Play one tomorrow, mate.
Thanks, pal. Cheers, Ryder.
To watch another European Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.